Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the vlog. So today it is absolutely blistering sun out. It's 22 degrees and I have chatting to my neighbours and he very kindly offered to cut my back garden. I have no lawnmower, I have no trimmer, I have no nothing. I have to go out and buy them all. But yeah, that'll be for another day. He said until I get them, he'll look after it, which is very kind of him. So today is unimaginably hot. Compared to yesterday, it was like 14, 15 degrees. Today is like 22, 23. I am boiling. The dog is boiling, but the front of my house is lovely and cool because it doesn't get the sun sort of after 10, 12 o'clock in the day. The back of the house is boiling. So I'll show you a final look at the back garden before it gets cut. Sorry, I have sun cream on, so I'm looking at it shiny, like I've been scrubbed. Right, so this is what we're dealing with. You can see, I'll zoom in, it's all nettles, thistles, just shite. So he's going to come in, we're going to do that. We're going to have a look and see what's down the back. I know there's a blind, there's a barbecue fridge, but we're going to have a look and see if we can get rid of that in the next week or two. And then this pole here, sticking up here, is where the old washing line used to be. So he said he's going to try and pull some of the ivy off and see if we can get a washing line put up, because I've no washing line either. So yeah, so please God it'll look a bit better. There's Tony over the fence and the dog next door. The two of them do meet there. So just to show you, these are the curtains. I actually brought these back with me from Spain in 2014. They were purple. I had them actually in my house in Spain where the sun used to hit off. It just gives enough a shade. But normally when I have the doors open, I just have them blown in the wind. But up here, let me see if I can show you. See here, this bit here is too long. So I want to fold it in half, if you know what I mean. So it holds up higher. And then it'll still be just skimming the ground. It's a nice little detail in them. And it still lets some light come through. And see, with a little bit up at the end, that'll take them to just skimming the floor. So I think that's going to work out nice. I want to get a retainer for that door because it opens out in the wind. It tends to blow shut. So what I want to do is get, you know, like they have on the fire doors that go in the corner and would hold the door open, to get one of them. But all in God's time. These are the little tie backs I bought. They're just like a rope with magnetic pearl balls at the end. And yeah, normally I'd have that lower so it would come more across the windows, but I've just pulled it up high because I want the windows open. Sir, it's very hot. Pretty hot. We go get some ice. So, as you would have saw, the man came in from next door and he did my garden, but he also put up a washing line. No washing line. So, I can't find my pegs. So, I'm going out today to buy pegs. I'm actually up at home storing more and I'm sitting outside because I can't find the way in. But I can find the way into a coffee shop, but I don't know if I have to go through the coffee shop to get into the Home Savers. I'm going into Home Savers. So I'm going to have a look and see what's happening. There's a lady after pulling up in a car behind me, so I'm going to watch and see how she goes in. I swear to Jesus Christ, is it me or as you get older, things just get more and more confusing? So, yeah, so I'm looking for pegs. I don't have much else to get, only pegs. But, well, you know yourself. We're in a shop, so you have a look around. Right, there's a car pulling up beside me, so this lady, she's gone in through the coffee shop. So I'm going to see where she ends up. Right, I will talk to you in a bit. Okay, so since I have clothes pegs, I thought I'd show you. That's my third lot of washing for today. That's a big comforter for the girls' beds. But your mum did a great job on the garden. That's a fuchsia bush. But I'll have to get grass feed, I think. And on this side here, I used to have a water fountain here. I used to have all flowers around there. Obviously they were all taken out. But I think I'm going to put stones down here and have this like as a barbecue area. And then on the fence, I was going to hang some string lights. So we tidied up down there. We found 2 barbecues. So we were looking at them, the guy next door. And he was like, they're fine. They just need a bit of cleaning out. So let me show you. So they're Weber's. So they just need cleaning out. And obviously the hot heat will burn a lot of that off. That's the fire, or the fridge to get rid of. See, I can make it down here now to see. You're actually probably going to get a better look at this than I am. I don't think the bottom, so the bottom of that is a water unit, a water feature, that's the word. But I can't see the bottom of it. Or maybe that's it over there. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get one that sits on top of the ground for down there. Mr. Tony loving his new garden. All his balls out to play. Isn't that right, mister? He's a bit unsure of this grass because obviously it was very, very weedy. I was going to say it was full of weeds. So it's quite a coarse. You can see it there. So I'm going to get some feed. I think I'll spray it for the weeds and then I'll get feed for the grass. You okay, sir? All new smells and noises and all up here, isn't there? Oh, is Blanky going to hit you? There's his. He seems to have settled well, don't you, babe? So then this is the back of the house. So one suggestion that was said to me, don't mind, this is recycling, that I should put a decking out here. Sort of just a small deck over to the pipe there. So just across there, because then we'd have access, and obviously there's a gate there that we need access to. So I don't know what to do. And then this is rubbish that I need to bring out to the front. But yeah, so I'm thinking of getting stones put down here so we can have this as a barbecue area. But I think somewhere nice to sit there. There was 2 wall lights on there. They both though had their wires cut and removed. So I was saying I might get nice lights there in the, you know, for the evening time. We have a little chair, table, and I have 2 chairs and I have 2 black chairs. So I just need to make it where I can't sit out. This garden is such a sun trap. That's where the old back door used to be. So yeah, so we're getting there. Getting there slowly, but we're getting there. Alright guys, a couple of hours later I came in and I decided that I'd had enough of trying to run the obstacle course of the air fryer. Stuff coming hot out of the air fryer and Tony running with me to see what I was after taking out of the air fryer. It was like survival of the fittest. You know, and I ain't that fit. So I have moved my air fryer over here to this corner and I have taken my hot water dispenser out. I've also moved the knives up towards this, so there's still room to open this, work this. My knives are in there, obviously you can get them out. Shouldn't be showing you knives, but I can get them out anyway. So this is going to go back on the island, the fruit. I put my water, sorry, that's my bottle of Coke. Put my water dispenser there and my mugs there. So eventually this will all be cleared bar 4 items on it, which is good. This unit down here, which was in this corner over here, I just didn't like it over there because it was sort of hidden in the middle of everything. So I put it over there and I've centered it. Now I am going to move the table. Let me just pull back. So I'm going to move the table more this way and out because Hayley's, oh yeah, that's the, didn't tell you, Hayley's coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to pull it out so we can get in there. And that just means I'm going to put all the drinks on this unit here the ice machine. So everything is to hand while we're eating. To me, makes sense. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put, I'm going to put the dog's food, everything like that, over here in this corner. So that'll be his corner. The Dyson's there. I have to find something to hang. And there is a big spider up there. Look at him hanging around. Ah, bugger. Right, so I never told you, I was earlier on today, I was working in the kitchen and I got a phone call off Miss Hayley to say that she's coming up tomorrow after her driving lesson. She's come up from Galway, she's going to stay here for a couple of days, and then she's to go up to Letterkenny because she has to get up there ready to move out of. So I'll go. The only thing is, I have been trying to make a dent in my sitting room. As I said to you when I moved in, we use it as a storage room. So I was trying to make a dent. So anything that belonged to the girls, I brought upstairs and plopped upstairs, generally on their bed or in the vicinity of their bed. So Hayley is coming up tomorrow. She won't get to the airport probably till about 9 o'clock. So I thought, right, well, I think it's a bit unfair expecting her to come in and have to start cleaning before she can get into bed. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to clean her stuff away or put it into shelves or anything like that, but I am going to make sure her bed is clear so she can come in, she can go to bed, because I think that's just a bit mean if I left her bed piled up with stuff, you know. So she's a couple of days here where she can tidy up her stuff, get her computer set up, things like that, and then we will get I'll get her bed free. So we're going to do that tomorrow. At the moment I'm just going to concentrate, get the kitchen done, and maybe dig a hole in the sitting room. Might be a bit ambitious, but like, God loves a trier. Alright guys, didn't get a whole lot obviously cleaned away. There's bags, but they're just stacked up. It just means the girls have more room. Now there is 2 mattresses on Hayley's bed, for the simple reason is she said we had the other mattress, her old mattress, up here, and she was like, yeah, I prefer that. And I stripped the bed and I realised they were lying on their mattresses upside down. So the padded bit was at the bottom, and the reasons they could feel the springs and stuff so much was on the top. So I got a bit annoyed, and needless to say I thumped around the place a bit, but yeah, I got it clean where she can come in. That's her bed, that's Kerry's bed, so you know, and her computer set up there, and we had the supervisor up checking out, and he said it'll do. Now what you said, oh look at you, a big chunk of wood. Right, so heading off to the airport now to collect her. Hey guys, well, it is very much later on in the day. It's 5:30-ish. It's about 5:30. I am actually going out to the airport now to collect Miss Hayley. Sorry, I'm reversing on my drive. Because she just got the bus. She got the bus at, I think it was 3:45, 3:45 I think. And no, it was 3:15. It's 2.5 hours up, so 5:45. So she's on her way. She just rang me, and she's so funny because she hasn't a clue when she's on the bus where she is. So she just have to send you her location every so often. So she's, I think, near Lucan. I don't know, I think it goes into town and then out to the airport. I could be wrong, could be direct to the airport. I don't know what bus she's on. She might be on a direct one. I mean, like, information like that she wouldn't think of passing on. But yeah, so I'm going out. I'm going to get her, and then, as I said, I have dinner made, so I'm not too stressed. But she did say to me, she says, you pick me up something small that I can have in the car. She says, I haven't eaten since breakfast. So I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. So I'll fly into the airport, the services at the airport, and I'll get her something. I'll just get there. I like to do that, get there, and then I'll get her something to eat. I'm only going to get her something small because, as I say, we've the tortilla pockets. Do you remember I got them in the shop? That's what we're having tonight, with some grated cheese and sour cream. So this is tonight's dinner.
Oh, sorry.
Tuesday. It is mince done with a taco seasoning, and we're going to have that with some sour cream, grated vintage cheese, the tortilla pockets. That's Hayley's hand.
Do they know I'm down?
Yeah.
I'm a very pale hand.
Her very pale hand.
Doesn't have a one black.
I'm starving.
No.
I'm 7 days.
And we're going to have some salsa.
I'm hungry.
Old El Paso salsa, and we didn't use the seasoning
You
mix.
don't cook it from the radiator.
Oh, shut up, Carl. So that is tonight's dinner. Hey guys, how you doing? It's a couple of days later. As you can see, Miss Hayley, voila, is here. She had to come down to me to do some paperwork. So she's heading back up to Letterkenny. Yeah. And you have to move out of your apartment 2 weeks.
Yeah, like something like 10 days.
Yeah. So she's going up and spend the 10 days getting her apartment ready to move out, and then I'm going to go up and move her stuff out, roughly. Give or take a couple of days. But at the moment we're on our way up to Drogheda. Yeah. I have to go up, I have to drop up paperwork up to Drogheda. So Hayley decided to come with me to see one of your friends, isn't it? But she has something to show you that she's trying. I'm just going to move the camera a bit. So we got this Coca-Cola.
It's by the artist Rosalia.
La Rosalia.
La Rosalia. Well, not La Rosalia, it's a person.
Oh.
The Rosalia, it's one person. But it said it's a limited edition flavour, but it doesn't change your voice a bit.
Yeah, I know.
Person ever. We don't know what the flavour is.
Hayley has just opened the can.
Yeah.
She is going to be our test dummy.
It smells very similar to the vanilla Dr. Pepper I had, I think.
Oh, really?
Cheers.
Bums up. So sort of spinning it down around you.
Oh, shit.
Well.
Tried it. It smells all down me. I think it's vanilla something.
Vanilla something. Can I have a little taste?
I can't believe I actually spoke to me. I literally just changed into the stuff.
I know. I'm going to say coconut.
Oh, coconut.
It tastes like coconut, I think, to me.
You do get like that creaminess. You get that with vanilla as well. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
It'd be lovely over ice.
Yeah, if it was really chilled. Yeah. So we got that in Dominic's, was it €20 for the can? For the tray of cans?
Tray, yeah. Something like that.
I think it was 24 cans for €20 or 18 cans for €20, something like that. But they have a couple of trays of it up there, didn't they? But we just got one because we just wanted to.
Well, if we didn't like it.
Yeah, we didn't like it.
How do you feel about it?
It's coconut. I think it's coconut.
Yeah, and after you said it, I can taste the coconut.
Yeah. I don't get vanilla, I just get coconut.
But I've never had a coconut Coke before. So
I've never had a coconut Coke.
The only one I've had that's similar is vanilla.
Fair enough.
So.
Okay guys, it is the next day. I was just about to edit the video and realised I hadn't done an ending to the video. So yesterday, you know, myself and Hayley went up to Drogheda and she was going to see a friend. I was dropping off paperwork. She actually had to collect a prescription from the pharmacy, which should have been straightforward. Ended up not being straightforward. She had to, the doctor had sent only a one-off prescription to the pharmacy. Her prescription was meant to be a monthly repeat. So we had to go into the doctor. Then the doctor couldn't see her, but because she's going to Letterkenny and her medicine would run out before she could get back down from Letterkenny, it ended up just being a shit show. She ended up going in and seeing the nurse, and the nurse did a repeat prescription for 6 months for her, which she obviously could fill and get done. But we had to end it up where we should have just gone up, dropped off the paperwork. She would have saw her friend for about an hour and a half and we would have been gone. We ended up having to loiter around for about two and a half hours. So we did go up to TK Maxx and I ended up buying some earrings and stuff. I actually will have a video coming out because we did do a bit of a walkthrough. Very disappointed. Nothing was really majorly jumping out at us. Anyway, irrelevant beside the point. And then by the time we were leaving, it was about 5:15 when we were leaving Drogheda to come back down through Dublin, which meant we had to sit in the rush hour traffic the whole way home, which both of us at that stage were just grumpy and not happy and did not want to be sitting there. But yes, but we had a good day, and she also had to get other stuff sorted out that she's going to tell you about. She's so excited, she's bouncing off the walls. But that will be next week, she'll tell you about that. There's a big video coming out on that, and she's just so excited. So, but she had to organise all the paperwork and stuff for that. She had to organise just loads of different stuff that I don't think she thought she had to do, but it's part of adulting. And yeah, you want to adult, you gotta adult. So she was sort of a bit overwhelmed at times with it, but we got it done. So that's how sort of yesterday Drogheda, and then when we came home, I said we were finishing off other stuff for her. So yeah, that really has been the last sort of 3-4 days, and it's just been crazy. It has just been a absolute madness. Absolute madness. Things that she wanted to do that she didn't think she'd get done, we got done. It was just great having her home. Dying now to see for Kerry to come home for a couple of days as well. It'd be nice to just sort of have everybody sorted. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'm waffling long enough, and I will talk to you in my next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.